Nah. Ooh. There's been a lot of weird things happening with the Cowboys, and we don't even have to talk about Micah Parsons. We can talk about Jerry Jones inciting a beef with Dez Bryant and Nicki Minaj, but this is a football channel, so we're going to keep football. Today, we're going to watch a little bit of joint practice from the Cowgirls in the dang Rams. But first, before we get into that, we are going to talk about a few storylines going into it. Now, one storyline that, I was hesitant about making a video on, but now it's seemingly getting worse every day, is the Matthew Stafford situation for the Rams. So sources is from the Ian Rappaport, the rap sheet, if you know. Matthew Stafford is dealing with an aggravated disc and has received epidural to help him deal with it. Los Angeles has called him week to week, being cautious, but with plans for him to be ready week 1. This was reported this morning, literally at 7 o'clock in the morning. And this has just been an ongoing thing. He has not been at practice. He has not been fully practicing. So not only is this good context for what we're about to watch, but because we're about to watch some joint practice with them and the Cowboys, but also just something to monitor, right? As quarterback situations get a little weirder, as some people theorize that maybe a certain preseason game for a certain Sanders might be just a trade audition. Just make sure we keep our eyes open and make sure it's happening, because it seems like the Rams might be in need of a quarterback. Now, they might not be in need of a starting quarterback. I'm sure Matt might be fine, but that injury might mean, hey, the backup might have to have a more significant role, which means you need a backup to your backup. So maybe something like that happens. Maybe a Baker Mayfield situation. Somebody comes in there and goes crazy. I don't know. But on the Cowboy side, I think it's crazy, without divulging into any Dez Bryant and Nicki Minaj, that we've gotten to this point. We've gotten to the point of apparently Micah Parsons isn't even talking to Jerry Jones since requesting a trade. So this seems a bit serious. This seems a bit like, the man means business and he's about his business. So we're going to see how that breaks down in totality. So let's go ahead and check out Devo. Y'all know what he does. I'm going to make sure we shout him out on YouTube, and he does a good job of shouting out all the other people who also who also, can I watch it on YouTube, please, who also find the clip. So here we go. Again, shout out to all the other, I'm blocking the Twitter handles, by the way. Hold up, Hey, so shout out to those Twitter handles. Make sure you see it, you read it, you got it. And then shout out to the main man, Devo. Obviously, I'm subscribed, I'm locked in. He does all the stuff, usually pretty copyright free. In the season, he does stuff too. So, he's putting a lot of pain in, to make sure, and he's always done a really good job at making sure we have everything just together in one big video. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Make sure y'all follow him. If you don't want somebody yapping and pausing it, go watch the video and don't watch me. So here we go. Apparently, Jimmy Garoppolo is out there slinging the ball. You got Dak Prescott going up top to George Pickens. Looks like he got the ball yanked away. Here's Dakota Rain Prescott again. Is that Deuce Vaughn in the background? I have no idea what's going on. In the backfield. It might be. Anyway, there goes Dak. Sets up. Looks left. Hey, you know it. I'm open. Everybody could see he was open. Why? Go ahead, give him a chance. Oh, that's a tutter, son. That's a tutter in real life. Ooh, hey now. Hey, Dak putting it in place. Is that Mr. George Pickens in the back of the end zone? Oh, they're saying incomplete. But that was a nice little throw. These boys dotting up. They putting some things out there. Here goes Dakota Rain Prescott again up top. Eesh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, it was a flag. They called a push off. Never mind. They called a push off. All right, Jimmy G. I don't even know what's happening. I can't even see. Touchdown. I believe that was Kieran Williams. And then Devontae Adams apparently has been absolutely cooking people. Jimmy G. And there you go. Jimmy G finding Devontae again. Absolute nastiness. And apparently this practice gets a little heated, like my man Devo says. Sorry, I gotta make the sound effects, Gotta unplug the sound effects, man. That man CD's looking, he looking like CD Lamb. I don't know what to tell you. Mr. Ferguson just got paid. The great thing about joint practices, right, is like we've been watching so much preseason training camp. This is like the first test of like, all right, against another team. Obviously, everyone's not going full go. Everybody's not really, tackling, right? Even though fights do break out. It's just a different, wide open. It's a different pace. You know what I'm saying? It's a different flavor. You get to see a lot of different looks. You get to see a different type of defense that you probably hadn't been seeing, in camp. So it's good stuff. A little play action. Dak gonna wiggle. He gonna throw a duck out there, and it connects. Another play action. Oh, Mr. Joe Milton. Woo! Hey, that boy, Mr. Milton, man, he be throwing them lasers. Dakota Rain Prescott goes up, steps back. He's got like such an, oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry. He's got such an unorthodox drop back. Like it almost looks like he's, nice ball. I believe that's Turpin. My guy. He's a beast at punt returner, kick returner. Joe Milton finds him. Boom. Finds Turpin again. Hey, they thudding for real now. A little slow motion action. Is that Mr. Pickens working? Oh, no, it's not Pickens. That's 8-1. Dakota Rain. Sorry, Mr. Milton puts a laser. Hey, they are loving 9 over the middle of the field right now. They are loving him. He's a beast. I'm very excited to see him get more. Ooh. Don't let him little boy you now. Give it to him, Ferg. Give him to him, Ferguson. Yeah. He said, I'm trucking that little boy. I mean, hey, it looked like, I hope I'm saying his name right. Wait, let me fact check myself, make sure I'm saying his name right. Yes, Kevontae Turpin. I want to make sure I was saying his name right. But he's getting a lot of, and more importantly, like I said, the location's important, right? He's getting a lot of locations or seemingly a lot of balls attacking over the middle of the field, right? He could be their drag demon. He could be their second and short, third and short. No pun intended, but give the ball to him, give him in space, let him do what he does best, make somebody miss, and hopefully get a few more yards. It's good to see. It's great to see. Here he is. Clean pocket so far. He lets one go. Smooth and simple, man. It's just smooth and simple so far for these cowgirls. But like I said, apparently, man, who is recording this on this shaky cam, dog? Let's get past the shaky cam. Let's get, please. Oh, is it all shaky cam for the rest? I think it's just shaky cam for the rest of it. Long shaky cam footage. Oh man, I think it's getting bad. We can't see this well. I'm not gonna subjugate y'all to just shaky cam footage. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, this one looks okay. This is shaky cam footage, but at least we got, we can see at least. Oh my God, I can't see. I'm sorry. This looks like I'm in Cloverfield. Okay. All right. We still shaky? Not as shaky. That wind must be blowing, boy. All right, I think that's all we got for the rest of this. So we will take it right back to Twitter, review a few things, and wrap it up. All right. So sorry I had to subjugate you to the shaky cam, but let's take a peek at some non-shaky cam footage. How about it? And these are going to be some of the things that we've already seen. Just another way. Now, this is that absolute smack. Because I wanted you to hear that moment. I wanted you to understand that these boys is hitting now. Ooh! So I'm surprised that there wasn't an actual, real deal fight. Now, Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua have been absolutely cooking. Shout out to Puka Nacua for giving up the 1-7 for the legendary Devontae. He's rocking the 12. Looking still clean, looking still fresh. This is going to be an elite wide receiver duo in Puka Nacua and Mr. Devontae Adams. I mean, he's the ageless wonder. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about him is that, he gets he earns his money by separating and by understanding the intricacies of routes and really making defensive backs look silly. Not as much, even though there is explosion, there's a lot more technician with it. So hopefully that allows him to have an even longer career, focusing more on that than less of just raw, athletic talent. He's a beast when it comes to setting up these receivers. Now, back on the other side, somebody who if you're a Cowboys fan, if you're a Tennessee fan, if you're a fan of people throwing lasers, you probably heard of Mr. Joe Milton. Again, Tennessee product. And, let's be honest. Tennessee quarterbacks, y'all hate when I say this. They're not typically well prepared for the league, right? Hendon Hooker is still struggling to be a real deal backup. You're not really like Hendon Hooker. Joe Milton is really a big eye candy guy, right? Every time people look at him, you see the big arm, you see the athleticism, you see the backflips what I will say? I think that Joe Milton is being treated the way Anthony Richardson should have been treated, right? I think what we're allowing to happen here for Joe Milton is, okay, well, clearly he's raw. Let's not force him to the wolves, right? He's been a few years as a backup, XYZ. He's going to back up again this year, supposedly, right? And with that, that's only going to hopefully make him a better actual, quarterback. So maybe he does have a Geno Smith-like rise. He keeps some of that athleticism because he doesn't take those hits early on his career. So, maybe I would say maybe Aaron Rodgers, right? We're not expecting, not Michael Vick when he came back, but, ability to move really well in the pocket and then still having just a rocket. As you can see, an absolute rocket to put downfield. I mean, wow. I just, the velocity, the arm talent, it's undeniable. Joe Milton is an absolute freak of nature. He's gonna throw a ball 80 yards down the field and do a standing backflip right after it. Now, Jimmy G, again, has been another interesting talk, obviously because Mr. Matthew Stafford is out. But he has been lighting things up. And, I'm somebody who's very critical of Jimmy G in the past. And I was somebody who was very excited about Jimmy G. I thought he was going to be the next Tom Brady. I really thought that, it would make sense for him to take the reins and he's going to take that next step. But seemingly, struggled to be a real deal player in San Francisco. A good player, but, he was looked entirely as a game manager or somebody who comes in to save the game. And now he's coming in to this Rams team that, if Matt Stafford still has issues going into season 1, week 1, which seems to be likely, at least dealing with it. I'm not saying that he's not going to be able to get over it and get played by week 1, but Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be playing a lot of football, right? And I think it's good to see that because he's also playing some good football, right? It seems like the connections are great. It seems like his wide receivers are great, and I know that definitely helps. We've seen, you give Jimmy G some weapons, he'll win some games now. He won't mess too many things up, and I think that as much as we want to make fun of what a game manager is and that label, I do think I do think there's a lot of value to being somebody who doesn't lose games because there's plenty of quarterbacks who I wouldn't trust, with 2 minutes left or XYZ to go ahead and ice the game. So shout out to Jimmy G, shout out to Joe Milton, the backup quarterbacks doing their big one, making sure that they put on and put that tape out there. But hey, man, let's get a little chippy with the Rams and Cowboys. Love to see the preseason games. Y'all want me to stream this preseason game? Y'all let me know. Obviously, y'all know we're gonna be Friday, right? 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not too much. But hey, you be great. You be phenomenal. If you want to see any other teams, any other joint practices, let me know. I'll react to them. I'll yap about it. I'll find you the clips. Like this video if you do like it. If you like football content, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell icon not to miss anything. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being great. Thank you for supporting. If you watched this far, you're one of the best in the business. Appreciate you. Continue doing what you're doing. Peace.